So this is a 15-minute chart of Nifty, and it's from almost 24th September as of until this Friday. And as you can see, the trend is more bullish than bearish. It's forming higher highs and higher lows, though there's a loss of momentum towards the end. Also, the moving averages have formed a death cross. The 50 candles and 200 candles moving averages has formed a death cross, but there is a decent uptrend going on. The rupee also is strengthening, so it might continue the uptrend, but as you can see, there is a loss of momentum in RSI. So there is a loss of momentum, there is a bearish divergence that is being formed. So we'll have to just watch and see what's going to happen in the next week, because in the very short term there is a bearish divergence, but over the medium term it does look like in a bullish trend. If you want to, and in ADX also we'll have a look what happens in ADX. But ADS is definitely, there is nothing much happening in ADS. There is no trend, as the average has gone below the 20 mark line and the buyers are just slightly above sellers, not significantly. So there is no signal from ADX, but on the RSI level there is definitely a bearishness, and overall the market looks bullish as of now. It is safe to say it is a good buy near 10,500, 10,550, or even 10,650 for that matter. And if you're looking to short, you should look to short it towards the really high points rather than near term highs. And let's have a look at the daily chart also. In the daily chart, it is the moving averages clearly show a sideways movement, though it does seem to make higher highs and higher lows. The moving averages are not showing any significant divergence to any specific direction, but the RSI is definitely showing a loss of momentum on the up move, also showing a bearish trend. As you can see, it has shown it previously also just 3 to 4 days back. And on the ADX there is not much of a trend at all, so we'll have to just watch and see what happens in the next couple of days to actually form any more stronger opinion on Nifty. So this is the 15-minute chart of Bank Nifty. As you can see, it's in a pretty solid uptrend with forming higher highs and higher lows. Even on the shorter period, it is still following trend lines. It is near the near-term trend line. It has formed a golden cross on the moving averages, as you can see. But on the RSI, there definitely seems to be a loss of momentum, and that is understandable because it has reached strong resistance. So will the market reverse from here, from 27,400, or will the market break 27,400 is yet to be known. So there's a loss of momentum on the RSI. On the ADX, there is a bullish bias, a bullish signal is provided on the ADX. As you can see that it has bounced off the trend line, and also there is the average of ADX is above the 20 line mark. So it's still in a pretty bullish phase. And if you look at the daily chart, you can see that the chart is also bullish on the daily. It has formed the golden cross on the moving averages, but there is a loss of momentum on RSI. And previously, when that happened, you can see the market corrected quite a bit when there was a loss of momentum. On the up move, there was a decent correction, but it does not have to happen all the time, because after all, it's just an indicator. It's not written in stone. As you can see here also, there was a loss of momentum, but yet the market went up. So but the RSI definitely signals a loss of momentum, and on the daily chart, ADX definitely has no signal for us to have a better insight on. So this is the 15-minute chart of USD INR. As you can see, the currency is appreciating in value against the dollar, though it has broken a near-term resistance, showing that the currency could depreciate in value. And is this a low? If this is a low, and if it continues an upward move, if this point turns out to be reversal, then definitely we are looking at a depreciating currency. But as of now, it is in a very strong downward move. That is, the rupee is strengthening against the dollar. On the ADX, you can see it is confirmed by the ADX that it is trending in the downward direction. There is not much of a signal on RSI, but on the ADX, the USD INR is going down. And let's have a look at the daily price also. On the daily price, it forms a different picture, because as you can see, it is in a depreciating the USD INR is going up, so it is depreciating against the dollar, and it is nearing a very critical resistance support for USD INR. So if it's not broken, then the depreciation of rupee against the dollar might continue. So we just have to wait and watch what happens. It could reverse from here to continue its upward move. We'll just have to wait and watch. There could be a prolonged sideways motion also for the this currency pair. So we'll have to just take our own time. Crude oil will be especially important in this. If crude oil is going to go up in value, then definitely the rupee is going to appreciate against the dollar. So crude oil price is critical in these deciding times. So let's keep a close eye on that also.